How did you pursue your curiosity into unknown world of souls?
So when I got into Yog Nidra, I got curious if soul can come out the body.
So how has this experience helped you?
First and foremost, I was detected with cancer. I came out successfully. I had that power to fight.
So what is the message you would like to give to the viewers?
That's the message. Message is very simple. जितनी हमारी knowledge होती है, हम उतना ही देख पाते हैं. Be open to receive and understand. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my podcast, So Deep. This is the second episode of the Unveiling the Mystery of Soul series that I started. In the first episode, we talked along with Anshoo, who is our partner of the series, and we have interviewed Anshoo, and Anshoo had shared revealing, astonishing revelations about past life regression and how she that transformed her life from being a corporate girl to a past life regression trainer and therapist and healer, and then now she is running her NGO to look at the larger picture of the healing, which is the mental health. Okay, in today's episode, actually Anshoo will interview me because I have come up with my new book, Unveiling the Mystery of Soul. And I have written a lot of things based on real life experiences which transformed my life, and also my understanding, my relation with other people that I have observed. Yes, the book starts with Anshoo's story as well, but that is just the surface. There's a huge thing inside it. Trust me, it will be a fantastic thing. So Anshoo is going to interview me in this episode, and the next episode we'll be talking together on certain topics. Anshoo, welcome back. Anshoo, all yours.
Yes. So now I have a lot of questions to ask you.
Please.
So first question, that how did you got attracted to this topic?
Anshoo, see, I have been a curious soul. I have been very curious and observant person. I remember out of 4 siblings, I'm the youngest one, and my mother is a devout, divine person, and she does a lot of, she's into spirituality. So she used to read Ramayana and all that. So that was one thing. But many other things. I was curious about people having problems and talking about spirituality. And then sooner in my life came astrology. I saw people, predicting future, and I said, how can anybody predict future? And then I remember I bought, from my pocket money, I bought the book called Kiro, then Linda Goodman, and so many other books. And then I started getting into it because I'm the one, if I have curiosity, I deep dive. And that's why it's so deep. So that curiosity led me to something else, that maybe future can be predicted based on the method, the science that astrology has. And then so many other things. But my real journey started from Yog Nidra, and I've talked already about Yog Nidra in my previous sessions, but for those who have not seen, please go and see my previous videos. You can see that. Just to give you a half-minute brief, in Yog Nidra, I experienced how my soul got out of the body, and that's just one thing. Because I started using for my body relaxation. That's how Yog Nidra is. But I then went out, I started navigating my soul, and all this time, I'm a logical person, so I was thinking I'm hallucinating, as Anshoo we were talking about, right?
True.
Then I saw certain things which I had never seen in life, and then out of curiosity, I went back to reconfirm that. And I found exactly those things. So I thought, if I have not seen something, if I've seen in reality later on, that means whatever I've seen in that mode might be true. Again, I left that thought there. So that's how my journey started. A lot of curiosity about different things, different methods all around.
How did you pursue your curiosity into unknown world of souls?
So when I got into Yog Nidra, I got curious if soul can come out the body. Then I started doing my research, and then I read cases of rebirth and reincarnation. And I saw a lot of people taking rebirth, going and establishing the fact that, tracking back the previous life, going back and telling them, a kid telling them that I was, an old lady, that I was your husband, and this thing is kept it here, you have not seen, and they found something. So all those things which, it's not one incident, there are thousands, lakhs of such well-documented, things. And similar is the case of, I also talked about in earlier episode, near-death experience. There also, in America alone, there are around 900,000 well-documented near-death experiences cases. And India, of course, there is no such documentation, but they are hugely talked about. And in all that, it is established that soul does go out and watches the body and comes back. So there is, I had understanding. And of course, then I read one book, and one thing led to other thing, and that's how I went into it.
Okay. So you started the past life regression.
Yeah.
So tell your viewers about it.
Yeah. So again, being a curious soul, but at the same time a logical and proof-oriented person, it was logically, it was making sense, but I had not seen the proof yet myself. And I had always believed in seeing is believing. Though in Yog Nidra, I had seen in believing was the case, but rest of the cases were not. In between, there was a case in one of our earlier organization where a hypnotherapist showed the power of self, how a body in a trance state can be much more stronger than in a normal awakened state. So there is something, I was aware of something. And then, Anshoo, you called me.
Yes, I remember that call.
You called me, right? And said, Bhaiya, that this thing happened. I remember, and I was zapped. As you were still contemplating how this happened. I was zapped. And I was having severe health issues at that point of time, of my eyes primarily and knees. I was wearing minus 13 glasses, and it was pretty bad, pretty heavy specs, and there were cases where doctors were saying that my retina is getting detached, and they were saying that you might get blind if you do not get it operated. Same thing. And also, it so happened is in astrology, the families go and show their patra and all that. So somebody had predicted that you may get blind.
Okay.
And this was bothering me. I mean, get blind, it's like your situation, right? What do I do? You have to survive. Marta kya na karta, right? So then when you said I had that silver lining, oh my God, can I also?
Yes.
Can I also get healed? So I said, fine. Of course, you were in Bangalore, I was in Delhi, Noida. And I tried to find, like you found Neelam there, and I tried to find somebody here. I did find somebody, but in first 2 sessions, Anshoo, it didn't go very well. Though I did saw the glimpses, but it was coming, going, breaking, I went to the trance. So as I was asking, not everybody can get into trance or see the past lives very easily in one single session. So in those 2 sessions, I got glimpses, but not very clear. But I did got some glimpses. Then I asked you, I want to come and meet Neelam myself. Dr. Neelam Kelwani, Lots of credit goes to you. And I went to meet Neelam. And in the first regression therapy itself, I went to the trance so smoothly. And then I realized why I went there, because I was practicing Yog Nidra earlier. So my meditation skills, my concentration power was good, which is one of the things that is needed, as we discussed in the beginning. So Neelam took me in that, and then a lot of things happened. But Anshoo, I'm thinking, if I tell everything, I will reveal my book. I don't want to reveal my book upfront, right? So let me give you guys a glimpse. And whatever we have discussed, this is only 5% of the book. Let me give you a glimpse. I saw around 25 past lives. Got completely healed for my eyes. My knees were such that I was not able to take the stair. I live in second floor flat, and I was not able to go the stairs. And I'm a big lover of hiking, trekking in the Himalayas. And it was like my heart was getting broken that I will not be able to do that. So I got it checked, and that got healed completely. So what you had gone through, and that to me was seeing is believing.
I understand.
And something happened. Because something happened, and Neelam got hooked up with me in the sense that she said, you are a fantastic subject. For her, it's a subject. She's a healer. And she said that you go so smoothly into this. So she started trying certain things on me. And there is something called life in between life.
Yes.
And that's where it opens up your horizon. You got to see what happens after death. So she took me to what happened after I died immediately in the past life, and what happened, where did my soul go, what happens, what is the purpose of life. All those questions that we posed, I got exposed there. And it's a rare thing. Healers don't take it. And Neelam said that I have only taken you, though she had done it for so many people. She had by that time did sessions with many hundreds of people, I guess. And then, so that exposure gave me a chance interaction with the higher realm. And that transformed my life. Completely transformed my life. And by the way, so being a curious soul, at the same time as a science student, trying to find proof. How did so all these 25, I always kept asking, are all these 25 lives hallucination? And though I at that point of time, I had strong belief. I saw a lot of people in my current life in a different role in previous lives. So I did see that. But then something happened, and some kind of proof came to me. I could see what I had seen in past life in some other form in somewhere else. I got it correlated, and I will not reveal that. Please go and see the book. So that's what happened, Anshoo. A lot of these things happened, and it really opened my horizons.
So how has this experience helped you?
How has this experience helped me? Big time. First and foremost, I was detected with cancer in 2019. I came out successfully. I had that power to fight. Whatever I had learned, I had certain belief system, I had certain knowledge, and I was very positive. I was very positive. What happens is, I lost the fear of death. and I became very optimistic and positive. So A, fighting cancer. I think second thing that has happened with me is gratitude. So I'll reveal certain things, one section of what I had seen earlier. Let's say there is a different world out there. And that world where the souls are knows only 2-3 feelings: love, care, give. There's no other thing out there, nothing else. And there, the kind of love the souls have, that gave me a lot of profound positivity. Because here, I always see, when we talk about relationships, we talked about pain, so many topics we talked about. I got the clue out there.
Okay.
So when I saw that positivity out there, I changed myself. I said that these souls are, whatever is giving me pain or problem, they are just playing certain role. They are souls. And that's where the concept of acting, light, camera, action came. Amitabh Bachchan plays the role of a small Bona guy in Pa, or he plays a villain in certain picture, or he plays angry young man in picture, or he plays old retired person, or he plays different type of role. In Guzarish, Hrithik Roshan played the guy on. So just think about this: Hrithik Roshan as an actor and Hrithik Roshan as a character. That's all about his life versus that.
Okay.
So that's something that I just a glimpse of that.
Okay.
Rest, of course, you'll get in here.
Okay. Do you find any downside of all these revelations?
Actually, not. No, I would not say downside, but all this positivity, yes, I would say is making me restless.
Okay.
My restlessness is to balance between what I see on ground, what is happening around me, selfishness, Isha, Dvesh, different type of Ma, Dhar, and there it's only love, care, give. So when it comes to a situation, I transform myself from one mode to another mode to get away from this, to heal myself quickly. That's a positive side. But then I always question, क्या यार, क्या नौटंकी है, क्यों ये सब क्यों हो रहा है, क्या जरूरत है उसकी? Though I know the answer of that also. I know the answer also. That is also I've written here. But yeah, that's the only, I would say, not problem. I would say that's restlessness. I have become a little restless because of this.
Okay. So what is the message you would like to give to the viewers?
I think to viewers, I would give only one message. एक पिक्चर थी रात पिक्चर में रेवती का रोल था, उसके ऊपर भूत चढ़ गए थे, सो कॉल्ड, राइट? उस पिक्चर की कहानी है जिसमें वो एक पढ़ी लिखी लड़की है एंड शी नेवर बिलीव्ड ऑन एनी ऑफ दिस, एंड देन सो समबडी सेड दैट एक तांत्रिक है जो कि आपको ठीक कर देगा, बता देगा, बिकॉज शी वाज ऑलवेज क्वेश्चनिंग, ये क्या, ये क्यों. सो उसके लिए वो जाती है एंड ओमपुरी प्लेड दैट रोल एंड शी गोज इनटू दैट गुफा एंड इट्स वेरी मतलब डार्क, एंड दूर से देखती है छोटी सी टिमटिमाती लाइट आ रही है, वो वहाँ जाती है, बड़ी मुश्किल देखती है, एक बड़ा साधु बैठा हुआ है, बड़े बड़े बाल और एक छोटा सा दिया रखा हुआ है, थोड़ी सी गुफा दिख रही है, तो थोड़ी बैठती है, तो फिर उससे पूछता है कि क्या, तो ये अपनी प्रॉब्लम बोलती है कि ये क्या है, ये क्या होता है, ऐसा तो मुझे ऐसा होता नहीं था, मेरे साथ क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा. तो वो एक क्वेश्चन पूछता है, तुमको कितना वहाँ क्या दिख रहा है, तो वो थोड़ा ध्यान से देखती है, हाँ, वो कहती है वो चट्टान है, कहती है नहीं, उस चट्टान के आगे जो रास्ता है उसमें क्या दिख रहा है? कहती है हाँ वो थोड़ी सी बालू पड़ी है, उसके आगे भी कुछ है। नहीं, उसके आगे क्या है? वो कहती है नहीं, वो कहता है नहीं कि दिख नहीं रहा है। दैट्स द मैसेज। मैसेज इज वेरी सिंपल। जितनी हमारी नॉलेज होती है हम उतना ही देख पाते हैं। इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि उसके आगे कुछ है नहीं। सो किसी भी चीज को रिजेक्ट कर देना इज लाइक इग्नोरेंस। अगर आपको समझना है तो आप चाहे ये टॉपिक हो या कोई भी टॉपिक हो, फॉर दैट मैटर एनी टॉपिक इन लाइफ, if it's beyond your understanding, at least be open to receive and understand. Then you apply your logic, whether it makes sense for you or you still like us कि हाँ यार अभी तो लग तो रहा है लेकिन पता नहीं, we don't know. Outrightly rejecting anything is bad. One has to be open to receive, to learn more. I think this episode has become longer, so we'll close it now. Once again, this book is out, Unveiling the Mystery of Soul. Please go and read. दिमाग की बत्ती जला देगी ये वो. That's my assurance to you. And as I said, there's a lot more out there to learn. At least give it a try to understand this. I assure you will not regret. With that, we'll close this episode right here. We'll meet you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.